All right, folks, so we'll come back here and talk a little bit more to Ronald Bonamaker in a few moments.
Sounds good, Huck. This is fascinating stuff. It's so exciting to be live with you. Okay, now we're back. We're back in the audience here in the live world of Miss Pippi Lovestocking, who's coming on next. She's going to blow your mind with a little delight, a little joy, a little fervor. So without further ado, Miss Pippi Lovestocking. We have a camera for the lady.
Hello.
Do we have a camera for the lady? Maybe not.
Live TV is chaos. Can you even hear my microphone?
Let's see.
Nobody's watching anyway, right?
Oh,
Everybody out there?
there are hundreds of people watching.
Flawless. I'm so glad to be here. How do I look tonight, everybody?
You're gorgeous.
Which camera is that my camera? Which camera is mine?
It's coming to you.
Just sort of.
Could you maybe step back a little bit?
Too bad I couldn't get a.
Get into the light, Pippi.
Into the light, into the light.
Yeah.
TV as it's destructured. I love that. This is a great experience. Yeah, oh, now I can see myself in the monitor. Do I look flawless or just mild? The lighting looks really bad. I'm kind of a bitch. I'm in a weird mood tonight. Do you like my outfit at all?
It's hot.
I'm kind of in front of the blue. Okay, I appreciate that we got all this shit worked out. But see, I'm trapped by this microphone. I can't get over. Oh,
She is
I hope my
trapped.
mom's not watching. She'll say I knew he would amount to nothing, and here I am living up to it. I got the outfit off of QVC. Anybody ever watch QVC? I love that.
Yeah.
Channel 11. Are we waiting for a light to turn on? Well, I actually brought a song to sing.
Oh,
Do you want me to do that? Are you sure the microphone's working, or?
Do you want to stand up here?
I'll stand
Of
wherever.
course. Please.
This is balls to the wall. This is Pippi Unplugged.
Pippi Unplugged.
I'm actually very now I look good. Yeah. Let's pretend that whole bullshit. See, ladies and gentlemen, anyone who's watching, who am I talking to? This is live TV. It's chaos, and I love chaos because my life is in chaos. I live in the Tenderloin, and I'm used to things being really, can I say fucked up on cable? No. Oh, we'll edit that out. Well, I'm just going to stay here and take this. This is just like at Neiman's, how they have those cameras on you all the time. Well, I'm a drag queen, ladies and gentlemen. A big part of life here in San Francisco is expressing yourself and doing what you want to do. And one of the things that we drag queens love the most is money. That's right, we accept tips. I do a club called Trannyshack every Tuesday night at the Stud. It's on 9th and Harrison Street. It's a real legendary place, and I'm one of the biggest stars there. So I wrote this little song for all my fans, and if any of you would like to give me $1 in the course of the song, you're more than welcome to. So, music maestro. Doo-doo-doo. It's crazy out here, folks. Oops. Let's rewind it a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Can we rewind it at all? Chaos! Yeah!
You gotta love it.
It's earthquake weather. Do you like that? Do you think that's earthquake weather? Yes. In the Tenderloin, our idea of earthquake preparedness is... Okay. Just jump in anytime. Don't change that channel, folks. QVC. A tip in my hand, well, it's quite fundamental. Dollars are a queen's best friend. A tip sure is grand, and it goes to help pay the rental of my Soma flat. And it's handy at the laundromat. Fans grow cold as queens grow old, and we'll all lose our charms in the end. But birdseed and duct tape, these tits won't lose their shape. Dollars are a queen's best friend. Thank you, young lady. There may come a time when a girl wants a cocktail. Dollars are a queen's best friend. There may come a time when a girl needs another cocktail. Oh, that's awful nice. I'll have a whiskey over ice He's your guy. Well, they get so high, just beware when they start to descend. If they find out we ain't lasses, they just might kick our asses, and dollars are a queen's best friend. Candy purse. Dance break. Oh, the cow print makes me feel kind of fat. Aerobic. There may come a time when a lass needs a boyfriend, and dollars are a queen's best friend. But I think affairs that are strictly platonic are you better bet, 'cause the big tips come from little faggots. He's your guy. Well, he gets real high, and we're all gonna ache in the end. But a stiff knee or stiff hip, I'll bend for your tip. Dollars. Dollars. I'll even take a late night bus transfer. But dollars, thank you, honey, are a queen's best friend. You guys. Thank you.
Bravo!
These camera crew back there fooling around with the little dancing red lights. I know enough to look into the red light, and here you are playing games with me, throwing my focus off. I feel like Jessica Savage. But anyway, I'm in a great mood. It's a great profile shot. Let's stick with that. You want to stick with that camera, or who cares? Nobody's watching. I've got to focus. Got some stand-up comedy to do. Yeah, my life's in chaos, like I was saying earlier. And I live in the Tenderloin, and so our idea of an earthquake preparedness kit is 3 vials of crack and a brick. You know, I did a dry run the other day, and I was like, went to Union Square. I'm like, God, I'm gonna need some more bricks. There's a lot of shops down there that I've got my eye on things I want, like Sur La Table. They've got all that great cookery and stuff. I've got to have that. This is such an awkward fucking experience. Well, first of all, I'm not drunk, and I'm in front of TV. It's a very strange. I hope you guys out there in the television audience can relate to the kind of pressure I feel, because I just got here and I just slapped my face on and barely got my panties all the way up. It's time to shoot. But it just has to be a learning experience. Does anyone find it odd that one of the most outspoken opponents of our sexual freedom is named Oral? Yes, and now I hear he has a twin brother named Rectal. He's an even bigger asshole. And I'm from the South. I grew up in North Carolina. Anybody ever been there? Don't go, if you don't have to. Senator Jesse Helms is from there, and so many other backward redneck Christian people and stuff, and I was so glad to get away from them all. And it's funny, because I'm a really Nelly person. I don't know if you've gathered that. It's not just an act, but I was always Nelly when I was growing up, and I always thought it was okay, but I soon found out that it's not cool to be Nelly at school. So I tried to fit in with those rednecks that were there, tried to be a regular guy like they were. They would always ogle the girls on campus and say, wow, look at Tracy, look, she's got a nice set of tits. Yeah, I had sex with her at the dance. You know, there are all these lies and things. And I'm trying to fit in with these dudes. I'm saying, yeah, and that purse is so cute with her sweater. I would love to have my way with that girl. Love to do her color palette the way it ought to be done. And that home permit should have been outlawed years ago. You know, I've never been a very political person, but I do feel that it has this. Oh, okay, has anything I said been recorded at all? Public access, yes, in the 21st century. And I've never been a political person at all, but one thing that I do feel strongly about, I would like to see a 3-day waiting period for all people who want to buy a home perm kit. Maybe give them some time to think about it. Maybe a body wave is all they need, you know. They always overprocess in the South. That's just the way they are. They're rednecks. They're backward people. That I was born homosexual. Which camera am I on now? Okay. They're having fun. Let's get a profile of her. Big fat titty, the cow. Okay, I'm having fun with this. Come on. There's only 3 of you against me.
Gotta keep you on your toes, Pippi.
I feel like Cher. But now I've got this monitor, and you can see my shoes. Joel, well, I'm getting paid a bottle of poppers for being here tonight, so thank you, Joel. You're a swell guy. I have another song. What the hell?
Yay!
Well, I just want, before I do, the comedy thing is falling flat on its ass, but that's okay, because I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't bring my notes. I took a cat tranquilizer. Well, Fluffy doesn't need them anymore now that the Blue Angels have stopped flying over here. You know the Blue Angels? I hate those guys. How much do we pay? Well, I'm not a taxpayer, but it must cost a lot of money for them to just fly around like that, set off car alarms and disturb kitty cats all around town. Well, like a lot of drag queens, I like to live a rich fantasy life, and one of my favorite fantasies is imagining that I'm a slave girl in the desert who's charming and Arab chic. Not one of those cross-dressing Muslim, mass murderer type guys, but one of those fantasy Prince Charming types. Am I running out of time? Can I sing another song? Or?
I think
I
you
sure
can.
am getting hot up here.
I think you should sing
Stretch it
another
out or
song.
wrap it up? What does that mean? Stretch it out? What? Wrap it up? Wrap it up or stretch it out? What do you want?
Make it big.
All right, give me that last song, and then that'll be it, and I'll be out of here. And glad to go, by the way.
Oh, Pippi, no.
I'm just bitter because I haven't gotten laid in a long time. I'm getting desperate. I've gotten so desperate I've been hanging out in front of the courthouse trying to look suspicious in hopes of a cavity search. I guess you don't want me to do that song anyway. Oh, well, let's just cut it. There's a lot of other important things that you guys need to see tonight. It's election eve and whatever, right? Cool? All right, well, I'm going to say my farewells, and I appreciate all you cubby creatures having me. Sorry if I seemed rude or inappropriate at all, but
No, Pippi, it was wonderful.
thank you. It was chaos. It was chaos, and I felt out of control, but
But it was beautiful.
yeah, it was
you
the
made it
was
work.
the microphone. I love being unprepared for things. It makes you think on your feet. Oh, who gets this microphone now? Cut to
Okay.
video.
You can just.
What do you think? Satellite feed?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
so
going to Huck now.
Oh,
You
so
can
we're
just
not-
put that on the chair. That's fine, dear. Thank you so much. Pippi Lovestocking, people. She has put up with a lot with us, and we appreciate that. Ms. Lovestocking, she just came in here and did the best she could with our little rattle trap contraption we're riding through here, jalopy style. Whew, but that was all right. So now, I do believe that we are going to join Huck again, live on the campaign trail, with Mr. Ronald Bonamucker and Susie Potesmead. So let's see. Can we get Huck in with us here?